Hi Dan, my name is Mike Kula. I'm over at Maserati Lotus Greenville in South Carolina, and what I wanted to show you today is the 2008 Jeep Wrangler that we have. And the first thing I wanted you to take a look at is the exhaust system on this. Is a custom exhaust system. This vehicle was done professionally at a shop down the street from us, but the exhaust system has a switch over function to where you can go from having the exhaust to where you can have it sound a little bit quieter to being open headers going out the side. I'll show you what that looks like on the outside in a little bit. But obviously it has brand new suspension. You got a nice skid plate here. The drive shafts are extended and adjustable, so if you do any type of rock climbing, they can help you through all that. Same thing with this drive shaft, heavy duty drive shaft, also expandable. And if you come to look through the back here, you can see here's the exhaust that is going to be running the dual exhaust if you had the baffle switched over to being the functional exhaust instead of the open headers. And also this gives you a good idea of what the rear axle looks like with the heavy duty suspension that the vehicle has. Tires are pretty close to new on this. And as I mentioned to you in an email, that the undercarriage is a Southern vehicle, so it looks very, very clean all the way around. Whoever had it also added the rails here to protect you if you're doing any type of rock climbing. And then across the side over here is where the open headers will come out of. If you do decide to switch over to having the open header sound to the vehicle, you can do that. Also has a special fenders. They're designed to be able to take the impact of rock climbing as well. And once we bring the vehicle down, we'll show you what the outside looks like in the video format as well. And I'll show you why this vehicle is worth having it shipped from South Carolina to Illinois. Hi Dan, we brought the vehicle off the rack for you to be able to show you what it looks like on the ground and even start it up and hear it running. But she does have a 5.3 Chevy LS engine in here with an Edelbrock manifold on there. It's a multi-port fuel-injected engine. It does have the air conditioning all set up to be able to blow cold air through the engine or the passenger compartment for you. So it's really nice, professionally set up. And now that we have the hood shut, you can see that we got the jack that's across the front of the hood here. It has a beautiful heavy-duty winch set up. A lot of LED lighting across the vehicle. You have them down here, as well as across the top of the light bar there. Also has custom headlights in the grille. And this is the exhaust system that I was telling you about. They can be open headers as well. So when you do run it as open headers, they'll be pouring right out the side there. This side of the vehicle is in really good shape. Also has an aftermarket stereo system in it that looks much like the factory setup. Has a subwoofer in the back. The spare tire on the back here, it has some more LED lighting across the top. Also opens up. Does have a CB radio in there. This is the subwoofer that we have, and we also have the fenders are in storage for us as well.
Dual Optima batteries.
It's got 2 batteries to be able to run the accessories. It's got a really nice amplifier for these subwoofers that are in the back here. the vehicle, you see you have a stereo here that has a subwoofer. Really feel the music. Also has the switch to be able to open up the headers for you. That's what's enclosed. Big difference in the sound of the motor there. Of course, it has power windows, power door locks, tilt, cruise, intermittent wipers, everything works there. Now, because this used to be a V6 engine, we do have all the lights that are on here just because the computer is confused that it's a V8 engine rather than a V6, so it can't really show us a true reading on all the lights that we have here. So we also have the nicer stereo system in here where you got the factory tweeters up on top, as well as the factory speakers that are in the roof rails too. And of course, it does everything the normal Jeep does, to where you have these T-tops come off. They're very easy to unlatch and get those off. We also have the B&M shifter, where on shifter you just gotta pull in the lever, put it back there, take her for a quick drives. As you can tell, she drives down the road just like any other Jeep would, but also has a little bit more power than most. Get into the loud mode here. Really a Jeep that you'd have to drive to experience the difference in all the modifications that are in this one.
Working tach, working fuel gauge, working speedometer.
That they spent some good amount of money on the tires. Coming up on the right over here to Carlton Motorsports, where most of the modifications were done in this vehicle. Carlton Custom Motorsports. It's a place that did most of the modifications and fabrications of this vehicle.
Historically a four-wheel drive center.
I think that's about all I can tell you about this vehicle in a short video, and if it's something that you're interested in, please give us a call or an email, and we can work it out to where we have this shipped out to you in Illinois, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Once again, this is Mike at Maserati Lotus, Greenville, South Carolina.